Hello students, how are you? Students, the day before yesterday, I spent fourth part of the lesson. Now today I am going to spend fifth part of it. Now listen, I had remembered it, but I had waited a long time to go there. Students, the author is saying that she had remembered Mrs. Darling's address, but she had been waiting because during the war she could not reach there. That is why she is saying, but she had been waiting to reach Mrs. Darling's house for a long time. Initially, after the liberation, I was absolutely not interested in all that stored stuff, and naturally, I was also rather afraid of it, afraid of being confronted with the things that had belonged to a connection that no longer existed, which were hidden away in cupboards and boxes and waiting in vain until they were put back in their proper places again, which had endured all those years because they were the things. The author is saying initially after the war she was not interested in her mother's belongings at all, which were stored in the cupboards and boxes, and naturally she was afraid of her mother's belongings. She was afraid of facing her mother's belongings because those belongings were connected to her mother, and after facing, after watching, after looking at those things, she would become sad after remembering her mother. And the author is also saying that those belongings, those things were kept in cupboard and boxes in Mrs. Darling's house, and she and the author also did not have enough space to keep those things because after the war she started living in a rented room. That is why she did not have enough space to keep those things in their proper places. And before the war she was living in a big house having many rooms. That is why before the war those things were kept in their proper places. Right? The author was interested in her mother's belongings, but she is saying she was not interested, but by the heart she was interested, and she is saying that those belongings, those things which were kept in cupboard and boxes were waiting to come out of those cupboard and boxes, but they could not come out of the cupboard and boxes because they were non-living things. In this way it is sure that the writer was interested in her mother's belongings, but she was helpless to keep them in their proper places. She was helpless to keep them in her home because of not having enough space to keep them. But gradually everything became more normal again. Bread was getting better to be lighter color. There was a bed you would sleep in unthreatened, a room with a view you were more used to glancing at each day. The author is saying after the war was over, everything became normal and the people could eat peacefully, they could sleep peacefully in their houses, they could keep the windows of their houses open to see outside scenes. And one day I noticed I was curious about all the possessions that must still be at that address. I wanted to see them, thus remember. One day, the author became curious about all the possessions which were kept in Mrs. Darling's house, because she belonged to her mother, and the author also had used them. That is why she was excited, she was curious. One day she was curious, she became curious to see, to touch her mother's belongings. After my first visit in vain to Mrs. Darling's house, I decided to try a second time. After being excited to see, to touch her mother's belongings, the author visited Mrs. Darling's house. When she visited Mrs. Darling's house first time, Mrs. Darling even refused to talk to her, and that is why that visit, writer's first visit, was proved useless. And she decided to visit Mrs. Darling's house second time, by having a hope that Mrs. Darling would talk to her second time. Now students, I think you will have understood the meaning of this part of the lesson very well. Now I request you to read and write the explanation, and tomorrow I will explain next part of it. Thank you and have a nice day.